just for the debrief. So we just want to go around. Just how was that? Without reflection, just do a round. What are the benefits, or ideas for improving the empathy circle? So just a round of feedback. Anybody? I'll start. I think it's good that Alex, what you were saying about feeling sort of discouraged or whatever, that it's good to share all those feelings, that we have the space that whatever feeling comes up, that we share those. And I think that's part of the empathy circle, that every feeling is valid and appreciated. So I think that's good. It was a little bit shorter today, as we started late. So usually go for 2 hours. So that feels like there's a lot more to say, but we didn't get to say it all. So yeah. Alex, do you want to just check in and just go around?
Yeah, sure.
Feedback.
So yeah, I'm really glad to hear you to say that about what I said about feeling discouraged. Because a lot of times I have this concern or this fear that if I share discouragements, it's just going to be like, oh yeah, and then everyone else is going to be discouraged, and it's just like, oh, it just kind of like shuts everything down or something. And so I just have this general fear of I shouldn't be discouraged. Like, don't let anyone know that you're discouraged. So it's nice to be able to share it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, in general, I find this is the experience I had months ago, but it's almost like they have these like balls that you use in the shower to like scrape off dead skin cells or something. I find the experience of having someone reflect to me, it's almost like they're shaving off like the dead emotional skin cells or something. Like I just feel like these layers kind of peeling off of things that have been on me for a while, and it just feels really nice and kind of alleviating or something. So I enjoy it.
Okay, oh good. Love those metaphors.
I like this metaphor.
Yeah, it's nice. We're going to record it and put it on our benefits. Empathy circle is like a scrubbing off of dead skin cells, old emotions or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Carolina, do you want to?
Well, I hope that next time a girl from Poland will join us. We all know that there is another girl from Poland who wants to join us. She just couldn't manage today. I hope she will join next meeting. Well, I still feel kind of lack of right wing and more variety of ethnics or religion or believers, non-believers. It's quite difficult. I hope you will not stop doing it. Maybe we need more time, and maybe we developed the scale of the whole action.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope I will understand you better than now. Not always understand everything. Sorry for that.
Okay, thanks. Bill?
Well, it's interesting because I think that one of the themes of this discussion was sort of like dreams not yet realized. And so I want to first of all honor not only Alex and Carolina, who are struggling, with participation, but struggling through it. I'm a big fan of that because that's what my students did. I'm a retired special education teacher, and that's what we did. We struggled through it. And it's the hardest place to be in that place when you don't know what the outcome is. But if your principles are right and you're really trying to do the right thing, they will win out. They will win out if we're consistent and we're nonviolent and we go through. So I want to give a shout out to all the people who might be seeing this, who are in that same frustration, and just say, stick with it. And, look at your values. And if your values are right, stick with them and you'll win out. That's it.
Okay.
Well, if I can add something, I want to support what Alex said. It's really good to have the opportunity to say what you think and what you feel. This is very great. This is a great thing, especially when you disagree with some of, for example, I disagree with my political friends a lot. I'm left, but my view is different than their view. So I don't feel that my view is presented. So it's good. It's very good opportunity to show it. So I appreciate that. I like it, and that's also not only because I want to practice empathy dialogue and learn how to listen, but also because I can express myself.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's another part too, is, for example, if whatever the feelings are, that we can express those, be it discouragement, is the expression of it and the reflection of it and the hearing of it creates the space for something new to arise. So unless we hear the truth of what's really there, there's not that space, there's not that creativity can't arise to find kind of the next solution. So sometimes it's called the groan zone, with going through the groan zone, and you got to be able to address it and just be with it and to empathize with those feelings. In terms of sort of next steps, we do have a training that we've done and that Bill's part of. So we've got one group that's going through. So both of you, Carolina and Alex, might be interested in that as sort of a next step. And the first step is doing several of these circles. And then, the next is getting a group together to go through module 1, which is the empathy circle, which is, what is the empathy circle, the speaker role, the listener role, and the facilitator role, and the coordinator, producing circles roles.
But you kind of setting up the next group, new group, and 30th of March, you want to start?
It's not set the date. That was just a placeholder. And you had filled out the dates that the times that work for you. So we need to get a group and see when the times overlap. And it was Saturday.
I have to check that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first group was Saturdays actually at 12:30. So it was right after this group, a half hour later. But that one still hasn't finished, and I have a panel to go to next. So we're not.
Yeah, I put my possibilities when I can. Participate. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So that's like another step. So otherwise, we'll see you back here next week, and
I hope we can continue this topic. I think we didn't. There is much more we can say about it.
We only did an hour of it too, so it'll be the same topic, go a little bit deeper into it. So I have a lot more to say too. Okay, well that's it. Thanks everybody for taking.
Bye-bye. Take care, everybody. Thanks.
Take care.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Bye.